Ah, good. You're back. We're continuing with Frank Zappa, prolific recording artist and filmmaker as well. Frank, you've just spent 2 years and a lot of your own money making a film called Baby Snakes. Why all this commitment? Why this passion?
Well, I didn't know that it was commitment and passion. I just thought I was making a movie and having a good time. It turned out very nicely, though.
The clay animation in your film Baby Snakes is really incredible. Tell us about how this was done.
In order to do the things that are in Baby Snakes, you have to take one photograph at a time, and every time you take one photograph, you have to move the clay just a little bit.
Baby snakes.
Did you make this film with your audience in mind, with commercial success in mind, or are you...
No, I do them with an audience in mind. Baby Snakes was designed specifically for the people who already like the music that we do. It's not designed as general entertainment.
You don't see this then as a promotional tool?
Not really, because when you think of the mechanics of film distribution, you have the same problem in getting good ideas onto the screen as you have in getting good ideas on television or even good ideas on the radio. But you really can't do it. You can't even get good ideas in the newspaper. If you have a good idea, keep it to yourself. This is America, folks.
You've now done 2 feature films, 200 Motels and Baby Snakes, which are basically about life on the road with the people in your band and the audiences. Would you ever want to do a different kind of film, like a film with a plot, with some famous actors in it?
Well, I started off trying to raise money for a screenplay for a science fiction film in 1962. And I have written a couple of scripts that have plots, and they've been submitted to various places, you know, the normal way that you send scripts to studios, and it's all been rejected.
Well, suppose one of them was accepted by Behemoth Films and they gave you an unlimited budget. Would you break up your band to do a film like this?
The deal to make a film would have to be something so all-encompassing that it would be worth stopping what I'm doing right now in order to do it.
You're such a pessimist, though.
I'm not a pessimist. I'm a very realistic person. I'm also cynical, and I think that everybody would have more fun if they would be a little bit more cynical and a little bit more realistic. Because you only meet great disappointments when you have great expectations. And to have great expectations of your fellow man in a place like this has got to lead to heartbreak and remorse.
Would you prefer to live in some other country, perhaps?
Definitely not another country. As often as I say things that might sound negative about the United States, I've traveled a lot, and the United States is definitely the best deal going today. I just wish that things were improved in the United States. I'm 100% all-American boy. I'm very fond of this country. I just see things about it that aren't done right. There are a lot of special interest groups and religious organizations that are definitely exerting influences on the lives of people in a way that they're not really entitled to do. And to have a group of people like the moral majority, I mean, it's disgusting the way that trend is leading right now. And I have great fears for the future of the United States when you have a president who is in collusion with a movement like this. This is dangerous business. It's against the law. It's against the Constitution. But I think people are afraid to speak out against it because Jerry Falwell's going to get a bunch of guys to call you up on the telephone. You know this ain't going to go on television, but that's the way it really is.
Don't you feel any desire, any need to use your skills and your talents in the media to convince people?
No, I really don't, because I have my opinions, and you got yours, right? You know, I'm not trying to jam my stuff down your throat. If you agree with me, then you agree with me. If you don't, then don't.
Frank, thank you for being our guest tonight. Best of luck with your upcoming tour. In Los Angeles, this is Dr. Demento for Tomorrow, Coast to Coast.